ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसदजिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। यन्नित्यमानन्दमनन्तमेकं शिवेति नाम्ना श्रुतयो गृह्णन्ति तस्यावतारो नररूपधारी कृपासुदाब्धिः भुवि रामकृष्णः। रामकृष्णगतप्राणां तन्नाम श्रवणप्रियां तद्भावरञ्जिताकारां जगन्मातृस्वरूपिणी जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतश्चात्वेषविघ्नस्वराड् तेने ब्रह्मसुताय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृतां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तगुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि सत्यव्रतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिं निहितं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं ऋतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नाः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमदितितीर्षतां तमोऽन्धं संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां। यस्यात्मभूतस्य गुरोः प्रसादात् अहं विमुक्तोऽस्मि शरीरबन्धात्। सर्वोपदेष्टुः पुरुषोत्तमस्य तस्याङ्घ्रियुग्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम्। समीचीनं वचो ब्रह्मन् सर्वज्ञस्य तवानघ तमो विशीर्यते मह्यं हरेः कथयतस्कथां भूयः एव विवित्सामि भगवान् आत्ममायया यथेदं सृजते विश्वं दुर्विभाव्यम् अधीश्वरैः। Parikshit Maharaja asked Bhagavan Sri Shuka to explain the Srishti Sthiti Leela of the Lord. Hey Sarvajna, whatever you told is the truth of scriptural teaching that the Narayana Smriti is the highest Purushartha. Listening to your words, my ignorance is getting shaken. Now I have only 7 days. Therefore, I want to hear the glory of the Lord more and more. Among all glories, the Srishti Sthiti Laya is the grandest one. So, I want to hear the glory of the Lord. Srishti Sthiti Laya is the Gambhirya Leela of the Bhagavan. Avatara Leela is Madhura Leela. It will be Madhuram, sweet. Which one? Avatara Leela. But the Srishti Sthiti Leela is Gambhiryam, very difficult to understand and which involves lot of explanations. Therefore, let me hear from your pure mouth about the glory of the Lord in the form of Srishti Sthiti Laya. Hearing this question, Shukabrahma Rishi wondered how to tell this. Because to hear this, the Shrota must be qualified. because it involves a lot of technical details. Generally, in Vedanta Shastra, whenever the Srishti is explained, generally all will get sleep because it involves a lot of calculations, mathematics, and lot of details you have to remember. Therefore, Shukacharya was wondering how to explain. Then he understood whoever speaks from this individuality, the same person is hearing in that individuality. Whoever is the Vakta, the same person is the Shrota also. This is called Advaita Jnana. Ananya Prokte Gatiratra Nasti, Upanishad says. Ananya Prokte Gatihi Atra Nasti. The teacher should be one with the student. Not only he should be one with the teaching, he should be one with the student also. So, in order to get the Mangala Vak, Shuka Brahma Rishi asks for blessings of the Lord. This portion is called Shukastuti. 13 shlokas are there, all beautiful shlokas. The very prayer gives the essence of the entire teaching again. That is the grandness of our Bhagavata Shastra. Anything you take small portion, that portion will have entire teaching of the Vedanta Shastra. Sri Shuka Uvacha Namah Parasmai Purushaya Bhuyase Satudbhavasthan Nirodha Leelaya Grihita Shakti Tritayaya Dehinam Antarbhavayanupalakshya Vartmani Namaha Parasmai Sarvottamaya Namaha Sarvottamaya Purushaya Namaha Bhuyase Namaha Aparimita Mahimne Namaha. Salutations to that Supreme Lord, that infinite entity who is behind the Srishti Sthiti Laya of the creation. Sad Udbhava Sthana Nirodha Leelaya. That Satya Vastu is the cause of Udbhava, Sthana, existence, and Nirodha, resolution. For that entity, my salutation. Grihita Shakti Tritaya Dehina Antarbhavaya. Not only is the cause of the Jagat, not only he is the intelligent and material cause of the Jagat, but he is the Bhokta also. He is the indweller of all living beings. Antaryami also. To him, my salutation. And who happen to be the Karma Phala Dhata also. So he says, Bhuyo namasad vrijinechide sata asambhavaya khila sattvamurtaye pumsam punaha paramahamsya ashrame vyavasthitanam anumrugyadashushe. In the basics of Vedanta, I have explained this manifestation. Bhagavan manifests in 7 important forms. As the 3 Devas, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, is the intelligent cause. Then as the Prakriti, Maya is the material cause. Then as the Vishwam, Virat is the Bhogya Vastu. And as the living beings in the Vishwam is the Bhokta. And as the cosmic order, he is the Dharma Swarupaha. And as one who maintains that cosmic order is the Dharma Gopta. And then as Shastram he manifests. And then to do Dharma Paripalanam, he comes with special manifestation. Finally, he is available in the form of Guru Parampara and one's own Guru. All these are all manifestations of the Lord. Here, the manifestation of Shastra is mentioned. Shastra Kartave Namaha. Satam Dukkha Hantre Namaha. Asatam Anudbhava Hetave Namaha. So he is the Karma Phala Dhata and protects the Sat Purushas, Dharmikas, and punishes the Asat Purushas, Adharmikas. So, one who is the Karma Phala Dhata, for him, my Namaskara. Akila Sattva Murtaye. Whatever is existing in this creation, behind that existence of that object, whether it is animate or inanimate, Bhagavan is the Satya Vastu. Pumsam Punaha Paramahamsa Ashrame Vyavasthitanam Anumrigya Dajute. One who lives as Paramahamsas, as Jnani, as Mumukshus, as Vivekis. For them, one who blesses with the spiritual knowledge, that is Jnana Gurave Namaha, Shastra Kartave Namaha, then Karma Phala Dhatre Namaha, then Jnana Dhatre Namaha. Namo Namaste Rishabhaya Sattvatam Vidura Kashtaya Muhukku Yoginam Nirasta Samyatishayena Radhasa Swadhamani Brahmani Ramsyate Namaha. Salutations again and again to that Lord who is Nirasta Samya Adishayena Radhasa. Beautiful statement it is. Radhasa means Aishwarya, glory, Ishvara Bhavaha, masterliness. For that, there is no equal nor above him. There is no Samyam, there is no Adishayam. None is equal to him, none is more powerful than him in terms of his glories. Being Sarvajnaha, Sarvashaktiman, he is Ananta Kalyana Gunanilayaha also. Therefore, to him, my Namaskara, Swadhamani Brahmani Ramsyate Namaha. Swadhamani means Swaswarupe, one who revels in his own Swaswarupa. He doesn't revels in the glories. That is the grandness of the Ishvara. Whatever you tell about Bhagavan, he will not be happy with that because of that glorification. Because he knew that all those glorifications are nothing but Mithya manifestation, Vyavaharika Satya. The glory of becoming Srishti Sthiti Laya Karta, what a glory it is. That itself, according to Lord, is nothing but Vyavaharika Satya. It is not his Swaswarupam. Always he is happy with his Swaswarupam. He doesn't expect anyone to come and glorify him. Yesterday class I told there was one Jalandhar Bhagavan, Naya Bhagavan, Jalandhar Bhagavan, one who has born from the Krodha Agni of the Ishvara. So Bhagavan Ishvara is meditating under a tree all the while, even in spite of having Kailasha himself as his belonging, because Kubera is the servant. In Kailasha, who is the servant? Kubera is the servant. Because Alakapuri was handed over to him, therefore, out of gratitude, he says that I will not stay there, I will stay in Kailasha only serving the Lord. So always Kubera is serving. How much it will be wealthy? In spite of all this wealth surrounded by him, still he is happy in meditation under a tree. This Naya Jalandhar Bhagavan, new Jalandhar Bhagavan, he says, what is this fellow? Instead of enjoying all these things, this fellow is sitting and meditating like that. And that too under the tree. Then his wife says, his wife name is Vrunda. So she says, we will create one more Kailasha. There we will create all pomp and show items. And there Simhasana you will sit, not under the tree. Like that they created one more Kailasha. Then they were sitting there. But no one comes to glorify. Then he asked, Arey, we are two only. What is the use of this Kailasha? You see there, these rishis are going, these devatas are all going. Then that wife says, we cannot deal with rishis, okay? And they will give shapa, then gone. Because our power is acquired power, not Swadhamani, not Swarupam. It is acquired power. So she was aware of that. He also got boon from Vishnu, that she was aware of that. So it is acquired power. So we cannot compete with that Shiva in that aspect. In which aspect? Getting the glorification of sadhus. Because sadhus will not glorify the asat vastu. But devatas have some axe to grind. So they want to have that power position. So we will interfere in their dinacharya, daily activities. Then we will say, unless you bow down to it, like local data. Unless you bow down to us, we will not allow you to do your daily work. So when Surya was rising, he goes and obstructs him. Why you are obstructing? Entire creation is based on my rising. That means what? That Bhumi was rotating, so he stops the Bhumi rotation. That much powerful, because produced by Shiva himself, by Krodha Agni. So that power, Shiva's power, all power is with him, except good qualities. All powers of the Shiva, except character, except Viveka and Vairagyam. Understood? With all Bhoga Vasana, he has all powers. He looks like exactly like Shiva, and all powers, whatever Shiva has, Trishula is there, everything is there. Except the Vairagyam, the Tyaga Bhava is not there. When others go to glorify Bhagavan Shiva doesn't open the eyes at all. He is in Samadhi. They have to go and do glorification, then they have to get away from the Kailasha. Like we are going to temple. Na? When we go to temple, what is the time? According to our time only, we go there. But he is not dependent upon our coming or glorifying. Correct? He is managing his routine. There is a routine. Panchakala puja is there. So he will be in meditation. That is the great thing. Even though he has lot of powers, he doesn't use it. Even though he has lot of wealth, lot of sensory objects in Kailasha, still he was not enjoying it. He is happy with his renunciation. Whatever is not useful for the society, he will keep it with himself. Whatever is despised or disrespected by the society, he will keep it in himself. We will come across the glory of the Shiva in 4th chapter. So, such a renunciate, but happy with his own glory. What is his glory? Swadhamani, Saswarupe, Brahmani, Swarupe, Brahma Swarupe, Ramsyate Namaha. One who is Akhanda Chaitanya Swarupaha, one who is full and complete, being Akhanda Vastu, being Eka Vastu. Because according to Shiva, there is no second entity at all. Whom to bless, whom to punish. The society, the Srishti invokes his Karma Phala Dhata role. Otherwise, he is happy with himself. That's all. Even Mother Parvati gets into trouble because she wanted to tell something. At least to hear, you should be opening your eyes. Na? That also not happened. What to do? So she comes and waits and goes back. Again, to tell about this Jalandhar Bhagwan. So, glory of infinite entity, in spite of appearing many, he knows that I am one. In spite of appearing many, he knows that I am one entity, Advaita entity. Rishabhaya Sattvatam Vidura Kashtaya Muhukku Yogina. Namo Namastestu Rishabhaya Sattvatam. Jnana Pradhanene Bhaktanam, Sattvatam means Bhaktanam, Rishabhaya, Jnana Pradhanene Palakaya, one who protects the sadhus by giving knowledge, to him our salutation. And Vidura Kashtaya Muhukku Yogina, for Kuyogis, for Bhakti Rahitanam. Bhagavan is far away. Bhagavan is very near for sadhus, for devotees, for ignorant people, for arrogant people. Bhagavan is far away. Durastam cha antike chatat. It is durastam. At the same time, antikam. Anoho aniyan, mahato mahiyan. It is anu of the anu, subtle of the subtlest, and big of the biggest. How these contradictory things exist in Bhagavan? It is not existing in Bhagavan. In Satyam, he is Sarvagataha. In as truth, he is Sarvagataha, but it is known only to the sadhu. Those who are devoted entire life for the spiritual knowledge, for them alone, Bhagavan is Antikaha. For others, oh Lord, they will look above. Nobody looks down. For a jnani, that entity is very near, being Atma Swarupam. You ask a jnani, where is Bhagavan? He will ask one more question, where is not? Please tell me, according to my understanding, if you ask, Tattvamasi, you are that Bhagavan. Because if jnani says, I am that Bhagavan, the student or audience may be misunderstanding. Oh, how much arrogant this man, like that. Therefore, the teacher, the jnani says, you are Bhagavan. Then also he is not happy. How can you say that I am Bhagavan? Nowadays, the mothers, if they are called as mothers, they get angry. I got into trouble like that one day. Once I addressed a mother, she is about 30-35 years. Mother like that, I asked, how can you say that mother? Swami, you should call me as madam. Then I told, for me, everyone is mother only. No, you should call me as madam. One officer, madam. Because mother means they think it is connected with the old age. I am very young, Swami, therefore you should call me madam, she said. Then I was not aware of this external social. Then I told, sorry ma, but still I will call you mother only. Not my addressing you mother is not connected with your age. So the jnani, when he says that you are Bhagavan to the student, he says, how can you say that you are a madman? That is the fact. Swami Vivekananda was addressed by Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna as Bhagavan. Not only he addressed Narendra as Bhagavan, he kneeled down in front of Narendra and addressed him as Bhagavan. Then what was the reaction? What was the reaction? He is a madcap. The Guru is a madcap. But the jnani knows what he says. It is a fact. So, where is the God? For this question, what is the reply? If anybody asks, you are that God. Tattvamasi. If Subramaniam asks, you have to tell Tattvamasi Subramaniam. If Ganapati asks, Tattvamasi Ganapati. If dog comes and asks, where is God? Tattvamasi dog. You can tell to anyone. That is the understanding of the jnani because of Shastra Pramanam. So, to that Bhagavan who has given me this knowledge, my salutation. At the same time, for an ignorant, Bhagavan resides somewhere else, either in heavens or in Vaikuntha, Shivaloka, varieties. Recent Ramakrishna Bhaktas, there is one Ramakrishna Loka they have created, you know. Whenever a devotee or a sadhu dies, there is a song they have created. We are seeing that he is traveling to Ramakrishna Loka like that. One song is there in Bengali. So where is Bhagavan? Somewhere else. Either he waits to go there after death, or he was waiting in meditation and doing tapasya, Bhagavan to come here and stand in front of him. Either he wants to go there, or he wants Bhagavan to come in front of him. Arey, you just open the eyes, whatever is there is nothing but your Ishta Devata only. That is a Shastra Pramanam. But that doesn't enter. Why? Because of arrogance. There is no Shastra Shraddha in that mind. If the child doesn't have Shraddha in the words of the mother, is there any possibility to know about its moolam, about its origin, about its cause? There is no possibility. So, the ignorant and therefore arrogant person waiting for Bhagavan's arrival or waiting for his departure to Bhagavan. He struggles to realize Bhagavan. He struggles to do Sakshatkaram of Bhagavan. What Sakshatkaram? You are that. If you don't accept, at least entire creation is that you can accept. Na? Nothing but acceptance. There is no possibility of rejection at all. Because mother's word you cannot reject. You can try to understand, but you cannot reject it. So for an ignorant, he is sadhyam, dhurasthaha. Sadhyam means what? End. Destination. Spiritual goal, they call it. Spiritual goal. The very fact you put a word goal, then you denied its availability. It is my goal, Swamiji, to realize God. Okay. Sadhu say, okay. Spiritual goal. And for a jnani is siddhavastu, antikaha, most nearest. Yadayam atma antaratamaha. Putrad preyaha, vittad preyaha, anyasmat, sarvasmat, antarataram yadayam atma, antaratamaha. Most nearest. What is most nearest? First person singular. So when recognized, he is the nearest one, being the self. When not recognized, he remains very far away. The very struggle to find out him is the rejection of his presence. I repeat again, the more and more you struggle to realize him, the more and more he is far away, because you have rejected his ever existing presence. Like a person who was searching himself. My Acharya Swamiji used to tell very jokingly, a fellow went to purchase donkey. So he purchased 5 donkeys. While coming back, he sat on a donkey and reached the house. After reaching the house, he started counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 is there. Then he started shouting, where, another 5th fellow, where is that donkey, 5th fellow, like that. So hearing this shouting, his wife came. What happened? What is the problem? No, one donkey is missing. While coming back, one donkey is missing. Acha, how many donkeys you purchased? 5 donkeys. 5 donkeys. Then what is the problem? Only 4 I am seeing. Then that wife told, that mother told, I see 6 donkeys. I see 6. Acha, how? Where? 5th and 5th, 6th one. Arey, idiot, you are the 6th. You are sitting on the 5th one. So, in spite of having, searching will make a person more and more idiot, and it is a race, never-ending race. Searching for the Lord is never-ending the race, and people without Shastra Pramanam, they start asking the question, who am I sitting like this? Tirunnamalai is famous for that. Sitting under a tree asking for who am I? If you ask who am I, who will tell answer? Who will tell answer? If you ask a Gurudev who am I, Gurudev will tell answer, keeping Shastra Pramanam as the source of knowledge, that you are Nitya Vastu, Suddha Vastu, Mukta Vastu. If you don't go to Gurudev, if you don't approach the Shastra Pramanam and start sitting in meditation, asking for who am I question, what will do? It will tell you are idiot, you are gundu, you are bulky, you are thick skin wala, you have this problem, that only, because the question also is mine. The answer also is mine. So, keeping or being, in two ways you can have it. Being is called Advaitam. Keeping is called Dvaitam. But whether it is Advaitam or Dvaitam, according to Shastra, you cannot search for Lord. Simple. Every attempt to search for the Lord is an insult for the Lord. Suppose you go in front of the child, you call that child, where is Jagannath? Where is Jagannath? Where is Jagannath? That Jagannath fellow, the child, what will tell? Mummy, I am here. In spite of his telling, where is Jagannath? Where is Jagannath? Then the child will tell what? Mummy has gone mad or what? I am standing in front. Same thing only Bhagavan. Are I am standing in front? As your father, as your mother, as your husband, as your wife, as your child. And you are searching for, rejecting all these forms of my manifestation. You come and shut yourself in puja room and request me, oh Bhagavan, please come, please come, please come. What is this? That's what. See, I told you na, in the very stuti itself, plenty of ideas are hidden. Here what Shukacharya says, Rishabhaya Sattvatam Vidura Kashtaya Muhukku Yogina. For sadhus, he is available in the form of his own self, in the form of knowledge, revealed in the Shastra Pramanam. But for others, Durastam, Viduraha. So, only through Shastram alone, Bhagavan can be understood what it is. When Gurunatha comes in our life and we accept that person as our teacher, as Gurunath, because he cannot say, I am your Gurunatha. You have to tell, you are my Gurunatha. You have to invoke that Guru Tattvam in that Jnani. Otherwise, he is Matta Parataram Nanyate Kinchidasti Dhananjaya. He is sitting with himself with the idea there is no second entity, therefore there is no need for teaching, there is none in front of me as a student also. But when the student invokes Gurutvam, keeping himself as Shishyaha, Uttama Shishyaha, then he points out what? Tattvamasi, Amritasya Putraha Tvam. When you open up that statement, then you attain the Swarajyam. Apnoti Swarajyam. Upanishad says Swarajyam, Swarajyam, your own kingdom, Atma kingdom. What is the kingdom? Kingdom of Atmatvam. So, when you own up that Swarajyam, then you become Raja. Then you become Raja. In other words, you become Swami. What is synonym of Raja? Swami. That's why a sannyasi who has taken the Advaita Parampara sannyasa is called Swami. He is not Asami or he is not Aswami. So, he is called Swami. And that Gurudev says, just you open your eyes and see. Atmava are drashtavyaha. Atma should be seen. That's all. Shastra never told Atma should be attained. Where it is told? Nowhere it is told. Bhagavan should be attained. Nowhere it is told. Atmava are drashtavyaha. Tadartham shrotavyaha. You have to open your eyes and see what is in front of you. And see it as Bhagavan through the Shastra Pramanam, through Shravanam. Parampara, there is a story. One who sees Raja becomes Raja. Raja Drashta, Raja Bhavati. I don't know whether I have shared this. There was a competition finding a Raja, future Raja, because that existing Raja doesn't have child. So they were worrying about his old age. So they wanted to appoint someone as future Raja. So that competition was there. All the youngsters who have crossed 20 years and below 25 are asked to participate. What is the competition? There will be a big mela. In that ground, Raja will be hiding somewhere else. A person who finds that Raja, hidden Raja, will be declared as future Raja. So all the youngsters of the nation were gathering. One young man was going from the village. On the way, there was a sadhu. He saw this man was walking fast. He asked, "Why you are walking so fast? What is the problem?" Like that. Then he told like this competition, Swami, like, "Acha, you want to become Raja?" "Yes, Swami." "One thing I will tell, if possible you follow." "Please tell, Swami." "As long as you don't find him, don't stop your search." Simple. "Yes, Swami. For searching only I am going there. Why should I stop?" "No, no, you will not stop. But keep this advice in mind. As long as you don't find him, you will not stop searching. Okay?" "Okay, Swami." Then he went. There he found thousands of youth were in the competition, and they started searching everywhere. And there are a lot of hotels are there, libraries are there, and cinema theaters, drama theaters, so many places. Anywhere Raja can be hidden. So therefore they were going searching. When they entered the hotel, you know that nice masal vada, then dosa and everything, all free only. So they started eating. Then they started discussing about the taste of the dosa. For what purpose we entered the ground? So some were stuck up with hotel. Then some overeaten. They wanted to take rest. Appa, ஒரே வெயிலா இருக்கு, summer. So some are held up in restroom, some are held up in hotel, some are held up in cinema theater, some are held up in library. This fellow, this village wala, was wondering, these fellows they entered to search the Raja. Why they are in between they are stopping their search? When he asked, they told, "Arey, it's not possible for us. Where he is hiding? Anyhow, one day picnic happened. Nice food, nice like honor." But this fellow did not stop. So he searched everywhere, but there was no Raja. He could not find. Then finally he found that, and in the middle of the ground there was a temple. When he went there, there also people are sitting and doing bhajan. Then he asked them whether you have completed your searching. "Yes, yes, we have completed, but we could not find out. That's why we are asking for the grace of the Lord." And the grace of the Lord is already there. He has given permission to search. You have to continue search, na? So he thought everywhere I searched except this Garbhagraha. So he went inside the Garbhagraha. And there also Raja was not there. Then he prayed to the Lord. "Oh Bhagavan, I have completed my work. According to that Swami's advice, I have completed my work. I have not stopped anywhere. So please help me." When he prayed like that, an idea came in his mind. "Arey, I have not searched in this Shivalinga. There is a Shivalinga. There is a Shivalinga in the Garbhagraha." Then he went near and created a sound. Lot of sound comes. So lot of sound means there is an empty space. See, this is what? Uha puha vichakshanaha. Upanishad says, Guru will tell, balance item you have to fill in. He is a vichakshanaha, never stopped his searching, having the faith in the Lord, having the faith in the advice of the sadhu. When he shook the Shivalinga, there found Raja was sitting like this. So Raja Drashta, Raja Bhavati. It is not a story, it is a life story of all of us. We have entered this mela called this Jagat, wherein varieties of dosas and upmas and pongals and chapatis and kurmas are there. Many people spend their life only discussing about this. And there is a profession called chef. Imagine the mind of the chef from morning to evening or night. What will be the thought process in his mind? Imagine. எந்த கறிவேப்பிலை போடலாம் எந்த imagine a person's mind who is all the time slaughtering the goats and chickens from morning to evening. And imagine our life, how blessed our life. Bhagavan has given such a wonderful atmosphere for us to sit relaxedly, that too very hectic time, 7:15 to 8:15 morning hours. All are wondering, morning class, morning means everyone is hectic with their running. Who is available for morning class? But Guru Maharaj Grace, you see, only thing is that inner search should not be stopped as long as we find that Raja. So Raja Drashta, Raja Bhavati. But due to various type of distractions, Mahamaya appears in two forms, Avarana Shakti and Vikshepa Shakti, they call it. In Shastram, Maya Shakti is described as Avarana Shakti and Vikshepa Shakti. She covers what is the truth and she creates hallucination, illusion, what is not there actually to appear in front of. That is called Vikshepa Shakti. So there is no gap at all between the searching person and the Lord. The gap between sadhaka and Bhagavan is what? It is nothing but notional. Space-wise, he cannot be away from us because sarvagataha, akhandaha. So spatially, he cannot be away from us. Time-wise also, he cannot be away from us. அத்தனை மணிக்கு தான் வருவார் பகவான், காலையில தான் இருப்பார் பகவான், ராத்திரில இருக்க மாட்டாரு. You cannot say that. So time-wise, he is not away from us because being nitya, nitya vastu, satya vastu. Then how he is away from us? We are all searching for him. Very funny things, na? Every sadhaka says, I am very serious in search of the Lord, search of the truth. Are what you do? I do meditation from it. Your search will not end because you are searching that thing which is available all the while with you, all the while as you, all the while as this Jagat, all the while whatever you see. Whatever you see is that. This knowledge is available only in Shastra Pramanam. This can be gained only in Satsanga. So therefore, one who has created this Satsanga and educated me, O Bhagavan, because for him also there was a Gurudev, Vyasacharya. So to that entity which is Sarvagataha, which is Nitya Siddhaha, which happened to be my own Atma Swarupaha, to him my Namaskara. Yat Kirtanam, Yat Smaranam, Yadikshanam, Yad Vandanam, Yat Shravanam, Yadarkanam, Lokasya Sadyo Vidunoti Kalmasham, Tasmai Subhadra Shravase Namo Namaha. Shastra Bhakti, Shastra Shraddha is explained in the previous sloka. Now Anuraga Bhakti is explained. What is the meaning of Anuraga Bhakti? He doesn't know what is Shastram, nor he has the ability to go to the Satsanga, but he has strong attachment for Ishvara. He is ignorant but not arrogant. My salutations to that Lord who is Subhadra Shravasaha. He is not able to go to the Shastra Parampara, but whatever he heard about God, he believed it as it is. Shraddha. Shraddha in Ishvara Mahima. Shraddha in Ishvara Mahima. Yad Kirtanam, Yad Smaranam, Yad Ikshanam, Yad Vandanam, Yad Shravanam, Yad Arhanam, Lokasya Kalmasham Sadyo Vidunoti. Tasmai Subhadra Shravase Namo Namah. Subhadra means Mangalam. Mangalam Shravaha Yashaha Yasya. One who has Ananta Kalyana Gunan. Ananta Kalyana Gunaha. This is called Anuraga Bhakti practiced by our mothers, Gopikas. They did not bother about Shastram, Satsanga, Acharyas like that. What they thought, Krishna is Bhagwan. Over. So whatever Krishna did, they imitate. Naturally attracted towards the particular form. In Nayanmars also, for Nayanmar, Kannappa Nayanar. He was an hunter. Natural attraction for Shivalinga. While he was hunting, he found a Shivalinga and he found nobody has worshipped. Then he felt, Hare, you are staying alone in this forest. What will happen to you? Like that. Instead of worrying about himself, he started worrying about Bhagavan Shiva. Hare, nobody has given you food also. Okay, I will go and bring my food. So he hunted an animal and nicely cooked it and brought the food. So there was no water jug. So he has brought water in his mouth. Before taking food, you should take bath, Bhagavan. So therefore, I will do Abhisheka. Like that, he was spitting from his mouth water. Then he offered that Naivedyam. What is that Naivedyam? Non-vegetarian food. For whom? For Bhagavan Shiva. He was happy with his puja. He goes back to his home. Then the pujari, who is appointed to take care of this temple, he comes once in a week. Because it is in mountain. So when he found, some fellows have come and offered this non-vegetarian food, he was annoyed and prayed to Lord Bhagavan, Kali Yuga like this, it happens. Forgive me, forgive me. If I would have been here, I would not been allowed him to do that. Like that, he prayed and cleaned the entire temple and did the puja according to Vidhi, Shastra Vidhi, and went back. Next week, when he came back, same. Then he decided to watch what happened. So this Kannappa comes and does the same thing. One day he was doing puja like this. He found that Shivalinga has two eyes and from one eye bleeding. Hare, why you are bleeding? Then he himself thought maybe eye problem, virus affected. So therefore let me share my eye to him. Like that he has taken one eye and pressed it. See, Mudha Bhakti, but it is Dridam. Mudha Bhakti, but Dridam. Then second eye also was bleeding. Then he found, this also, okay, if one eye is the medicine for that eye, second eye also I will offer, no problem. So he was about to take away the second one. Suddenly a thought came, if I take away the second one, how I will see where to fix it? So what he did? He has taken his foot and kept near the eye of the Bhagavan as a marker. All the scene are seen by this pujari uncle. What is it? I thought he is a person who doesn't know anything, but he knows all the Shastra Sukshma. What is the Shastra Sukshma? Love of the Lord. How naturally it has come. It is called Anuraga Bhakti. Then Bhagavan says, Kannappa, I am happy with your devotion. And he becomes Guru and teaches Kannappa. Anuraga Bhakti makes the Lord as the teacher. Understood? So the devotees like Prahlada Swami and Gopika, their entire life centered on Bhagavan. They are getting up to going to bed centered on Bhagavan. They did everything for the sake of the Lord. Though they lived in this world, they did not live in this world. Though they lived in this world, they don't find this world is their ashrayam. They never depended upon anything or anyone in this world. All the activities which are done in their life is nothing but pakka drama. In spite of knowing no one belongs to me, they address everyone, uncle, auntie, father, mother. This is nothing but drama born out of attachment towards the Lord. All the Gopikas' mothers, they were very much attached to their children also, their husband. But that attachment is not real attachment. When Bhagavan gives a flute sound, they run away. In spite of husbands pulling their hand, they told, sorry, we'll come. This attraction is indispensable. You cannot avoid it. After coming to Bhagavan, what they say? Nakalu gopika nandano bhavan akila dehina mantaratma dhrike. With knowledge, this attraction. Therefore, all their worldly activities become Ishvara Puja, nothing else. Ishvara Puja it becomes. And the glory of the Lord, whenever they happen to hear, accidentally, is a solace for their life. Savakathamrutam sapta jivanam gavibiridam kalmashapagam Shravana mangalam srimadajitam bhuvi grananti te purita jana. Kathamrutam, tava kathamrutam Shravana mangalam. So, these devotees, though they are illiterate, they have extreme attachment for the Lord because of their samskara. How this attachment came? Because of Shastra samskara in the previous Janma. This Gopika's origin you can see, they are rishis. Prahlada's attachment for Narayana is because of what? Shastra samskara when he was in womb of the mother. So this Anuraga Bhakti is not possible without Shastra Ashrayam. People say, they did not study any scripture. Arey, in this Janma, in which you are glorifying their life, they might not have studied, they might not have received the teaching, but it is there in their samskara. Hiranyakashipu asks Prahlada Swami, Arey, you have so much of attachment for this Narayana Nama, and you say you never saw that fellow. He asked, Narayana, have you seen? Narayana is everywhere. Everything is Narayana. Arey, Narayana Devata, have you seen? No, I have not seen. Who told him about him? No, I don't know. But one thing I know, he says, unless you have sadhu sangha, you will not come across the glory of the Narayana. Like that, he infers and says to the father. Then father says, who is that sadhu? Who has corrupted my son's mind? Like that, he was searching. That sadhu is standing in front of him only. Narada Bhagavan. Ayyo, per sollutane, inna agadu. If he says my name, what will happen? Because Prahlada Swami doesn't know that Narada Bhagavan has taught him. So the Shastra Samskara gives that Jiva in next Janma Anuraga Bhakti. If the Jiva is qualified in that Janma itself, it will give Jnana Bhakti. If it is not qualified, if there is something as an obstacle in his mind, then the Jiva becomes Anuraga Bhaktaha. So their mind is all the time with Ishvara Smarana, without their willpower. Shrinvan Grunan Samsmaran cha Chintayan Namani Rupani cha Mangalani te Kriyasya Charanaravindayo Avishta Cheta na Bhavaya Kalpate. While glorifying Prahlada Swami, this was told, Avishta Chetasa. Like Bhuta capsize a person's body, how it will be? Like that, Eko Bhutaha, Mahad Bhutaha. This Narayana, this Bhagavan is Mahad Bhutaha. Bhutas of all Bhutas. Bhagavan Shiva is Ghana of all Ghanas. Shiva Ganas means one eye, two nose. You have to imagine, one eye, two nose face. How it will be? Very terrible. So they will not keep quiet also. They will be doing their chesta. But of all bhutas, Bhagavan Shiva has the capacity to control over them. Therefore, he is Mahad Bhutaha. Eko Bhutaha, Mahad Bhutaha. That Bhuta has taken their entire personality, and due to their extreme attachment, they did not suffer in this samsara. They don't have samsara tapa. Like Bhadrachala Ramadas Maharaj was terribly punished. Daily 1,000 whips for 14 years. In that time, he has written 1 lakh shlokas on the Lord. Because good time he won't sing. Therefore, Bhagavan has created this situation. அடிச்சு அடிச்சு வாங்கின பாட்டு அப்படின்னா Bhagavan received songs from that mouth by giving him beating. You imagine, when getting beating also, the glory of the Lord comes. What a personality, Bhadrachala Ramadas Maharaj. What about normal man? While receiving nice thing also, nothing comes from the mouth. You tell to children, tell Ramanama, they laugh. Parents, you tell, make sure that your home should have this Nama Japa. What is that, Swami? Yes. Krishna, Krishna, you tell, Rama, Rama, you tell me, they laugh. But they will be happy with singing the cinema song. That's what samsara tapa. But these devotees, yet kirtanam, yet smaranam, yet ikshanam, yet vandanam, yet shravanam, yet arhanam, lokasya kalmasham sadhyo vidunot. Whatever they hear, whatever they remember, whatever they see, whatever they glorify, whatever they sing, everything becomes the glory of the Lord, sight of the Lord. How? Because for them, whatever they interact with is nothing but Ishvara. That Virat Bhakti is there in their mind. Therefore, Anuraga Bhakti becomes very natural. Here also, Dhrida Vishwasaha, Shraddha, in what? In Bhagavan. For Sadhu, Shraddha in Shastra. For Anuraga Bhakta, Shraddha in Bhagavan. Both are Bhagavan only. One is available in Shastra Rupam, another is available in particular Ishta Devata Rupam. Both Shraddha are Ishvara Shraddha only. One is available in the form of Shastra Ishvara Shraddha. Another is available in the form of Ishta Devata Ishvara Shraddha. Then comes Shraddha of Sannyasin. Vichakshanaaya charanopasādana sangam vyudasya ubhayatontaratmanaha vindantihi brahmagatim gataklamaha tasmai subhadra shravase namo namaha. Tasmai subhadra shravase mangala shravaha yashaha yasya asti subhadra shravaha Tasmai Subhadra Shavase Namo Namaha. My worship, my salutations to that Lord who is glorified by the Sannyasin. More detail we will see in the next class. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Tadeva Ramyam Ruchiram Navam Navam Tadeva Shashvan Manaso Mahotsavam Tadeva Shokarnavam Sochanam Rinam Yeduttama Shloka Yashonugiyate Gopika Jivana Smaranam Govinda Govinda.
शिव शंकर सेवा करो, जय शिव शंकर सेवा करो, हर हर शिव शिव भजन करो, हर हर शिव शिव भजन करो। श्याम 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 स्मरण करो, श्याम 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 स्मरण करो, श्याम कमल शरण ध्यान करो, श्याम कमल शरण ध्यान करो, राधा माधव सेवा करो, राधा माधव सेवा करो, राधा कृष्ण भजन करो, राधा कृष्ण भजन करो। हरि 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 स्मरण करो, हरि 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 स्मरण करो, हरि शरण कमल ध्यान करो, हरि शरण कमल ध्यान करो, मुरली मनोहर सेवा करो, मुरली मनोहर सेवा करो, मुरहर गिरिधारी भजन करो, मुरहर गिरिधारी भजन करो, राम 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 स्मरण करो, राम 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 स्मरण करो, राम कमल शरण ध्यान करो, राम कमल शरण ध्यान करो, राजा राम पद सेवा करो, राजा राम पद सेवा करो, रघुपति राघव भजन करो, रघुपति राघव भजन करो, हर 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 स्मरण करो, हर 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 स्मरण करो, हर